Good morning, dear students. This is Nitin Garg, your computer teacher. Students, today I am going to continue the chapter 4 Adobe Photoshop CC. This is the part 3rd video tutorial of this chapter. Now, the next feature in this chapter is cropping tool. What is the use of, first of all, what is cropping tool and what is the use of cropping tool? Cropping tool, it is used to select a specified area that you want to focus on and removes the unwanted parts or everything outside the selected area of a picture. Students, such as you have used the cropping tool in your mobile, in that way we can use the cropping tool in Adobe Photoshop CC. So what is the use of it? It is used to select a specific area of any image which you want to focus on and removes the unwanted parts outside the selected area outside the image. Now let's have a look how we can do the practical of cropping tool. Suppose this is the image which I have already opened. First of all, we have to select the crop tool from the tools panel. This is the crop tool. Right click on it and select crop tool option. The shortcut key for crop tool is C. Right, students. Now just hold the left mouse button and drag it across the picture. Suppose I am selecting this part of the image, right, students, and then release the mouse button when the selection is complete. This is the selected part of the image, and this selected part of image, it is known as cropping area, and the area outside the cropped area appears dark. This is the dark area, and this is the area which appears outside the cropped area, and this area is known as shield. This area is known as shield. To finish the cropping, just you have to double click inside the selection or press the enter key. Now this is the selected image which is cropped, right, students? So in that way we can crop any part from any image. Next tool is gradient tool. Let's have a look. What is the use of gradient tool? Gradient tool allows you to fill an area with a range of colors in a specified pattern. It creates a blend of two or more colors. Means we can fill an area of an image with the specific pattern. Just have a look how we can do. This is the image which I have already opened. Now first of all, you have to select the magic wand tool. With the help of magic wand tool, this is the magic wand tool, select magic wand tool. With the help of magic wand tool, then select tolerance 90 or 100 here. I have already mentioned here 100, then write here 100, set tolerance 100, and then select the area of an image. I am selecting this part. This is the sky part of the image. Now select the gradient tool from the tools panel. This is the tools panel. Now I am selecting this one. This is the gradient tool. Right click on it and then select gradient tool, and the shortcut key for gradient tool is G. Now click onto the drop down arrow of the gradient picker. This is gradient picker. Click on it and then select any specific pattern. Now I am selecting here this one. This is transparent rainbow pattern. Right, students? Then select the linear gradient option. This is the linear gradient option from the options bar. There are different types of gradients. This one is linear gradient, second is radial gradient, next is angle gradient, next is reflected gradient, and the last is diamond gradient. We can apply these gradients in our image on the selected part. Just we have to click and drag the mouse pointer in the selected area. First of all, I am selecting this one, linear gradient. Click and drag the mouse pointer here. In that way we can apply the linear gradient. Next one is radial gradient. Select this and apply the radial gradient. In that way we can apply the radial gradient. This is diamond gradient. In that way we can apply the diamond gradient. And this is angle gradient. Click and drag the mouse pointer and then angle gradient will be applied. Right students, so in that way we can apply 2 or more colors with the specific pattern using the gradient tool. Next tool is paint bucket tool. What is the use of paint bucket tool? Paint bucket tool, it is used to fill an image or a part of it with different colors based on the tolerance or a range of colors. Means we can fill any part of the image with different types of colors. Just have a look how we can do the practical by using the paint bucket tool. First of all, I am opening any image. Suppose I opened a desert image, right? And then first of all, open an image with the help of magic wand tool. Again, select the magic wand tool. With the help of magic wand tool, select an area with the tolerance 100. This is tolerance 100 which I have already entered. Then I am selecting this area, sky area of the desert part. Then select the paint bucket tool. This is the paint bucket tool. Second one, select the paint bucket tool from the tools panel, right students, and click onto the set foreground color option. This is the colors panel. This is for this option, it is used for foreground color and this is for background color, and here also same, this is used for foreground color and this option it is used for background color. Now click onto the foreground color option and then from the color picker select any color. Suppose I am selecting this one, this color, and then click on new. OK, right? Then click onto the selected area of the image in that way. So the selected area will be filled with the color. Again, have a look. I am selecting the magic wand tool and the tolerance 100. I am selecting this part of the image, mountain part, and then I am selecting the paint bucket tool from here. This is the paint bucket tool, and then set the foreground color. I am selecting this one, this color, and then click on OK, and then click inside the selection area. In that way we can change the selected part of the image. So dear students, that's it for today. Have a nice day.